So today we're going to be talking about how to beat overwhelm. Okay, so how to beat the overwhelm. I think we've all been in situations where we feel completely overwhelmed in that situation, and I'm primarily going to be talking about situations that we've kind of created ourselves. You know, sometimes in life we have those outside things that happen to us that we have no control over, and our response may be to feel overwhelmed. And that is a perfectly natural response because we can't always control everything around us. But what we do have control over is the stuff that we create for ourselves. Now, overwhelm can come from stress, and there can be good stress and bad stress. The bad stresses can often be things like, we're worrying about our bills, or worrying about our friendships, or we're worrying about our relationships. But equally, we can have good stresses when things are going right. So you may have started a new project, you may have met somebody new, you may be starting a new course. So whatever those things are, it can raise our cortisol levels, make us feel a bit stressed, we fall into overwhelm. The important thing to remember is, yes, have a vision for your future. Having a vision for your future is so important because you have a clear construct of what you want your life to look like. You're like the architect. You've drawn out the plans and you know what you want your reality to look like. But the architect doesn't just snap their fingers and the building's built straight away. There has to be this plan of action. This is why we have goals, because our goals are really stepping stones to get us from the place that we are now to the place that we want to be. And so they're little mini goals in between. Overwhelm can often set in when we don't have this plan, when we don't have these clear goals and structures in place. So if your plan is to build a website, for example, you're going to want to learn how to build a website. Maybe you're going to want to learn who to help you build a website if you don't want to do that for yourself. So that's research that's going to have to go into that. So that's one segment of your vision. The other segment is going to be, what's your website about? What will the content be? You're going to have to write that. So that's going to be another segment, or finding someone to help you with that process. Then you're going to want to know, what your domain name is, and set up your emails and other things that are going to go with that. You're going to want a newsletter on your new website. So these are just little stepping stones, and that's just for one topic. So whatever it is that you're working on, just take some time at the beginning, even if it's like a week. You may feel like you've lost a week, but in the ultimate result, you're really going to have gained so much more, because if you have this plan, you're going to feel really empowered. You know what comes next, and that knowing what you're going to be doing next, that knowing what the next stepping stone is, really takes out a lot of that overwhelming feeling. So break it down into manageable chunks. It's not a race. You don't have to rush. You don't have to time yourself against anyone, including yourself. Just take it at your own time, take it at your own pace, and figure things out along the way as you go, but have this consistent, concise plan that you're also going to follow, and schedule in some time for time off within that plan, because burnout can also equal overwhelm. So you're going to have your days where you're doing your stepping stones, but you're also going to have blocks of time within that plan that you're going to take time off and have fun and release your inner child. So I hope that this video has helped you on how you can beat the overwhelm.